Today I'm cooking dan dan noodles with pork mince, rich, savoury and packed with bold warming spice. I'm using this Spicery kit which comes in a beautifully presented tin with 4 carefully blended spices and a recipe book packed with 80 recipes. So we're back again with our second recipe of the week using the Spicery's Noodle Legend Kit and cookbook. Earlier on this week, I cooked a delicious zesty lemon chicken. If you haven't seen that video, be sure to check it out. It turned out absolutely perfectly. And I wasn't sure today what to cook from this book. So I gave the book to my daughter Imogen. I said, flick through it, wherever your finger lands, that's what I'm going to cook. And thankfully, it was on the dan dan noodles. I say thankfully because it's the Noodle Legend cookbook. So I was hoping we would get a noodle recipe. And I'll be honest with you, I've never cooked dan dan noodles before. And I think I've only ever tried it once. If you're interested in any of the Spicery's kits, be sure to visit their website at thespicery.com. And our good friends there at the Spicery have provided all of my viewers and subscribers with a specific discount code so you can bag yourself that discount at checkout. And it should be appearing here about now. And that's good for any of the kits on there, the one-off kits like we'll be using today, or their subscription plan, which you can subscribe to for 3, 6, or 12 months, and they'll send you a new kit every single month. Anyway, let's get cooking. So we're going to start by making our spicy oil, which forms part of the broth for the dan dan noodles. So into a wok or a pan, you just want 2 or 3 tablespoons of oil, like so, and then we're going to go in with some of our spices. So first off, we want a pinch of the Badian spice. If you didn't see the last video, Badian spice has got a mix of things like star anise, cloves, it's got orange peel in there, all sorts of goodies, and the smell is absolutely amazing. Next to that, the Mala blend, and in the Mala blend, you've got a mix of things like Sichuan pepper, paprika, cumin, so all sorts of other different spices in there. And you want a teaspoon of that. And then lastly, one we didn't use in the last recipe, which is the Lajal blend. Now, I don't know if I've said that right. I'm sure someone will correct me. And this is a mix of 4 different chili peppers. And we're going in with a teaspoon of that as well. So this is going to hopefully have a nice little kick to it. So we're just going to let that now heat up until that oil starts to bubble. With the oil now bubbling, just remove that from the heat. And we're going to add in 2 cloves of crushed garlic. Just stir that in, let that cook that out. 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of rice wine vinegar. Now, if you haven't got rice wine vinegar, that's fine. You can switch that out for cider vinegar or white wine vinegar. And then to that, we want 1 teaspoon of peanut butter. Excuse fingers. If you haven't got peanut butter or you don't want to use peanut butter, you can use tahini. And again, just stir that through into your sauce mixture there. Once that's all nicely incorporated, we want to place that into the base of our bowl. And you want to use half of that because this is going to feed 2 people, this particular recipe. So I've just put it into a jug because it's easier to pour. And we can then put that to one side until we need it in a little while. Get your wok and you just want to wipe it out just to make sure there's none of that oil in there. That's it. Oh, my hob is bleeping at me. And then into your wok or your pan, a little bit more oil. And then here we've got 250 grams of pork mince. And if you don't want to use pork mince, use beef mince. Either works perfectly well, so it says in the book. I'll be honest, I suspect pork mince is going to start to rise in cost very, very shortly. There were several articles I read last week saying about how lean pork mince is, and it's probably the healthiest meat you can eat. So there we go. I suppose if you're not eating the crackling. So straight into your pan with that. And what we want to do with it is just make sure we break that down. And then in with that pork, I've got here a whole bunch of spring onions which I've chopped. And you want to use pretty much all of that, bar about a tablespoon. And we want to cook this down now until that pork is nicely browned and cooked through. It's going to take probably about 6 to 8 minutes. So our pork is browning off nicely. Now's the time you want to turn your attention to your noodles. And I'm just using a standard pack of medium egg noodles. I'm going to cook those as per pack instructions. And what you want to do is reserve 100 millilitres of the drained water from said noodles. If you're not using the dried ones, you can by all means use the ready to wok ones. So back to our pork, we just want to finish this off by adding the rest of our ingredients. And that's half a teaspoon of our Badian spice again, a tablespoon of soy sauce, and then this is optional, which is hoisin sauce. Apparently, this just gives it a richer flavour, and you want a tablespoon of that if you're using it, and 100 millilitres of water. Stir that through, and we want to cook this now until this starts to go nice and brown and caramelising round the edges. Okay, I think we're at the stage now. All of our liquid has evaporated. This looks nice and caramelised to me, so let's plate up the final dish. To your fragrant spiced oil, you just want to add that 100 millilitres of reserved noodle water and just give it a little stir through just to incorporate it. The smells, guys, honestly, are wonderful. That's it. To that, we're going to add some of our noodles. A good portion of those noodles there. A few more. Let's stack it up, why not? There we go. To that, some of your pork mixture over the top there. Again, a good portion of that. Again, remember this serves 2 people, so I'm just using half of that. And then finish it off with some of our reserved spring onions. Some chopped peanuts for extra crunch. And I do like the peanuts, I have to say. And then lastly, just a little bit of coriander. Leave this off. I know it is a Marmite thing, love or hate. I know so many people that dislike coriander. I happen to absolutely love the stuff. And there we have it, the Spicery's Noodle Legends Dan Dan Noodles. Let's get stuck in. Looking at it, do you know what it reminds me of? Pad Kapow, the Thai dish Pad Kapow. Although some of you will probably be thankful there's no fish sauce in this one. And obviously we've got noodles instead of a fried egg. Right, I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna try and use some chopsticks. Those of you that might have seen me try with chopsticks before know I am absolutely useless. I wanna stir this in. I'm gonna ruin what it looks like. So I wanna make sure I get a bit of everything. That's it. Let's see if I can pick any up. Oh, God. Do you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to use a fork. Useless. Absolutely useless. Right, some of that pork there and some of the noodles. It's going to be messy, isn't it? Let's have a go. That's delicious. Really unusual flavour in a good way. I'll be honest, first try, let me just try a little bit more of that pork. I'd actually, for me, personally, I'd want some more of that chilli blend. I could do with probably another teaspoon in there. For my taste buds, for the kids, this will be perfect. But wow, just the combination of those spice blends and the soy sauce and the peanut butter and everything else just comes together and works really, really well. I can't believe I haven't cooked this before. Excuse me. That is absolutely lovely. And whilst I was prepping this, I was reading the book, and if you've ever wondered where Dan Dan Noodles comes from, it says that this was a street food. Dan Dan Noodles is essentially a street food. And the street vendors used to walk down the street with their baskets on either end of a bamboo cane. And it's the bamboo cane that is called a Dan. And that's where Dan Dan Noodles come from. I didn't know that. It was from the book. Really easy. Comes together really, really quickly. It would be great for a midweek Fakeaway style dinner or as a weekend treat for sure. Guys, that's it from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's video and also Tuesday's video that went out, a little bit different from me. If you want to see more of these types of videos, either using the Spicery's Noodle Legend book or any other cookbook, please do let me know. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please do also like, share and comment. It really does help the channel and is very, very much appreciated. I'll put all of the details of today's Dan Dan noodles down below in the description as always. What I'll also do is put a list of all of the spices that are in those spice blend mixes. So if you want to make up your own, you can absolutely do so and create this at home. What I'll also do is obviously put a link to the spicery.com website down below in the description, and also the discount code so you can bag yourself that discount at checkout. But that's it. So all I've got left to say is until next time, it's cooking good.